Greetings everyone, my name is Alstar, welcome back to Command & Conquer Remastered Collection, Tower Defense Brotherhood of Nod campaign. Going into the finale of the Nod campaign, the mission 13s. For now we're going with the version A, each one of them is slightly different, however this is the only one where we encounter the enemy outpost on our island. Is it helpful? I'm not sure, we'll see about it. So, let's jump straight into the cutscene and then straight to the mission. I'm going to have some fun with this one.
We have reached the end. The final piece to my puzzle is within your grasp. 2 GDI bases rest on ground I have chosen to be the cradle of my temple. Remove them in any way you can.
So we start with small task force. And there are 2 gunboats, one patrolling on the bottom, one patrolling on the top. I want to move my MCV actually. And as quickly as possible build up to the Obelisk deck. So I'm going to start with refinery. Also what I want to do is to possibly... Yeah, that's... Okay, that's what I wanted to do. There should be another one here. Okay, it's actually targeting the other unit, so that's fine. I'm gonna start refinery and another refinery because I need money as soon as possible, and GDA actually has a harvester on this map. I don't want to pull out the forces that are here because it's quite dangerous, if I have to be honest. So I have to start with just 2 refineries and get my economy going. Meanwhile, I will probably get those 2 tanks like right here.
Insufficient funds.
And start picking up on the gunboat that will swim through this waterway. To fight this one, I'll probably use Obelisk. It can actually one-shot it. So if I position my Obelisk properly, like around here, I should be fine. Will this give me enough money for refinery? Yep, it will.
Complete.
So now with 2 refineries, I want to go for the advanced power plant. And here you can see Harvester being extremely close to being attacked by my buggy. That would actually result in the loss of the mission. Also, there's a grenadier attack. I don't want... Okay, that's not good. Okay, the grenadiers squashed.
Construction complete.
Let's grab advanced power plant. Let's grab comm center.
Building.
Thankfully, the number of forces that GDI has on this island is pretty much limited, so they can't send all of the attacks on you. Once we reach the second island, that will be the moment where the fun begins. Alright, I got this. I can build 1 obelisk. And I see that because of my not buggy being destroyed, the gunboat on the bottom has retargeted itself. Let's take out this Humvee. There are more forces coming.
Construction complete.
Okay, that should be fine.
Unit lost. Our base is under attack.
Okay, this obelisk should shut down this gunboat. I'll probably do the same about this one. And the thing about the Nod finales, you probably know that in GDI campaign you had access to the ion cannon. However, there was one thing, it was really spammable, if I have to say so. In Nod campaign you have access to only 1 nuke, so you have to use it wisely.
Building.
Alright, another obelisk on the go, another advanced power plant is deployed. I don't think I'll be able to place it in time. Okay, that one is done. I think I'm gonna keep this obelisk just in case. Maybe I... Oh, it's actually picking up harvester, that's not good. Okay, so this obelisk will take out the bottom gunboat. What I possibly want to do Let's grab another advanced power plant. I will need a lot of power plants, and that will require me to steal from the enemy as well. Also, the nuke usage in this mission is very time sensitive because I will have to do a couple of things at once, but I think I can manage that. Let's deploy another power plant. Let's grab another obelisk just to lure out enemies if I decide to actually attack the harvester. Okay, that's down. I can actually sell it. And I can use those rifle infantry to scout the enemy. There's a small outpost located here. There's just a bunch of units. And 2 helicopters that I have to capture to move for the island. There's the enemy harvester. I want it taken out as quickly as possible.
Repairing.
That should probably lure something. Oh yeah, that lured the airstrike.
Repairing.
I'm not happy about that outcome. Alright, I guess I can grab airstrip. Then probably grab barracks. Oh, there's the medium tank. That's the medium tank from the base here. It's actually quite good that we lured it out.
Repairing.
So, you probably heard I said tower defense. And not for a reason. Because it's what we'll actually use for most of the mission. The infamous Obelisk of Light. And I have absolutely zero shame about it.
Construction complete.
Airstrip is ready. Let's grab maybe 2 artilleries and a couple of light tanks. I will require some anti-infantry, but I think artillery can do job quite well in that regard.
Insufficient funds. Reinforcements have arrived.
Also, this harvester seems bugged, so it appears enemy won't be able to mine from some of those harvesters.
Building.
The targeting is quite whack,
Reinforcements have arrived.
but oh well, it's not up to
Construction
me.
complete. Building.
I mean, I could actually decide to destroy this harvester, but I don't think it would give me any good.
Construction complete. Reinforcements have arrived.
I guess I can move straight forward to the GDI base. I want to actually capture stuff here because there's refinery, a bunch of silos that I can use, and 2 power plants, and well, power plants will be necessary for my objective.
Building.
Let's grab Hand of Nod and let's prepare the party. This map is probably where Love Almeida started learning about the sneaky tactics of defense hiding, because there is the bloody gun tower behind the tree. And Love Almeidas is actually known for putting defenses behind hard to see objects. Okay, let's position artilleries. I don't think that should trigger enemy attacks, but I'm not sure. Let's grab Temple of Nod, because why not? I would like to have a nuke ready for what I want to prepare. And AI will actually not rebuild those defenses, so that's fine. There may be some infantry here.
Insufficient funds. Unit.
Oh, that's 1 RT destroyed.
Unit.
That's 2 RT destroyed, that's not good. I'm gonna have to rebuild them because there are 2 more gun towers
Unit lost.
around this area and quite a lot of infantry that I want taken out. I think I'm safe with selling
Sold.
those defenses as well.
Construction complete.
I don't need them anymore.
Construction complete. Reinforcements have arrived.
There's a small Tiberium field here, but I don't think it's actually I actually will be able to do anything with that. Alright, let's deploy Temple of Nod. Artilleries are on the move. I'm gonna prepare the engineers for my capture mission.
Insufficient funds.
Also, I would like to scout the area because I know there's a Tiberium field around here unless the AI exploited completely. Yeah, there's one. Alright. You can guys mine from here. Meanwhile, I'm gonna move my artilleries up to the front and start shelling at the infantry. I think at least one shot should reach those guys. Yeah, this one will. I'm not sure why the artilleries are bugging sometimes and shooting couple times at once.
Unit lost. Insufficient.
That was mean. GDI, I think you can hear me. That was absolutely mean. I don't really want to fight all those grenadiers with just infantry. Alright, let's grab another artillery. I think I could potentially grab this refinery. I'm not sure what would happen to this miner up here.
GDI building.
Well, I know that will actually boost my account.
Unit ready. Construction complete.
I'm gonna deploy my own silo to prevent cash loss,
Building. Construction complete.
just in case.
Building.
Because there are three field silos and 2 gun turrets right next to it. No, you will not actually go here.
Structure
I'm going to sell it.
cannot
Alright,
deploy
another
unit.
artillery is coming. I lost a 1 light tank. I'm not sure if there's actually a medium tank. I know I lured one out here, and it should be this one. But I'll see about it. Okay, that was a good shot. Let's scout this area, you scout this area.
Unit lost.
Let's see if there's a medium tank, if I actually need to make rocket soldiers. And there's not. Perfect. And I have 2 advanced power plants for my own pleasure. So I'm going to actually grab them. And it's important now that I collect as much money as possible because I will need a lot of cash to progress with my next part of the plan. This RT will continue shelling down the enemy. I'm going to make a couple more engineers because I'll need a lot of them. I'll need 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Unit
8,
ready.
9 engineers.
Building.
I know I will be able to afford some with those silos.
Unit ready.
It's gonna...
Building.
Once I actually collect this Tiberium, I'll be officially out of cash. And I need to have money for both refinery and Obelisk of Light. Because I'll be collecting money from the area up here. Alright, with those destroyed, I can progress
GDI building captured.
with grabbing the
GDI
silos.
building captured.
You guys can go and grab the power plants. So 4 more,
Building.
and it appears that the nuke is ready. It's one-time use, so yeah, I have to be careful about how I use it. I have a plan in mind. It will be a terribly stupid plan.
Unit
It may work, it may not. We'll see about it. Okay, so those 2 engineers will head towards the island and capture the transport helicopters that I will use. And this engineer,
Unit
those 2 engineers will be awaiting the capture order. I can hear my voice cracking. I'm sorry if you can hear that as well. So what now? let's check the power. I'm fine on power.
Building.
I need an obelisk and then follow up immediately with the refinery. Let's grab those helicopters. Those helicopters will also be really important for me. Let's actually grab a bunch of soldiers as well, just to scout the island.
Construction complete.
2 of you guys will move to the transport helicopter, you guys will move to the other one. I seem to have just enough money for the refinery. So let's pack those helicopters and let's move to the single spot. It's actually marked here, but what I want to do is to move here because it deploys me right next to the hospital and the power plant.
Unit reporting. Yes, unit reporting.
Come on,
Unable
deploy.
to comply. Building in progress.
Affirmative.
I want you to deploy.
Acknowledge.
Thank you.
Roger. Reporting.
GDI building captured.
Perfect.
Yes, sir.
And there's a Tiberium field right here, so I'm gonna start refinery.
Our base is under attack.
Okay, airstrike arrived, wiped out some of my forces. I don't really care because it's on the other island.
Construction complete.
So yeah, let's deploy the refinery and let's deploy another obelisk.
Vehicle reporting.
Those 2 helicopters are actually important, so let's move them back.
Waiting order. Affirmative.
And it would be nice if you actually didn't move that far. Let's scout the area.
Reporting. Affirmative. Reporting. Moving out.
Insufficient.
Roger.
I want this area to be under my control,
Yes, sir.
Construction complete.
and it seems I can't really do much here. I'm gonna deploy another obelisk of light just for the self-defense. And start
Building.
another refinery. I can actually sell one of those
Unit
here.
Lost. Unit lost.
Okay.
Yes, Roger. Moving out.
So the Tiberium fields are here, here, and here. And this one is the one that GDI has exclusive access to. I want to cut them off from this field and this field. So it may be problematic.
Affirmative. Yes, sir.
You guys, you know what?
Vehicle reporting. Out.
Just stop and don't move anywhere because
Yes.
I need this money. And it would be easy for me if I actually could wipe out this
Insufficient funds.
harvester right here as quickly as possible.
Yes. Acknowledge.
But I need miners. I need a lot of miners. And I need a lot of defenses as well for that.
Yes.
Okay, that should probably allow me to make another refinery.
Yes, sir. Roger. Right away, sir.
There's important part. On this island there will be deployed a
Construction
commando
complete.
squad later on in the game. Okay, my obelisk will be able to wipe out this team
Our base is under attack.
quite easily. Two harvesters are better than one.
Building.
There's another bunch of attackers coming at me. I'm gonna prepare another refinery. I feel
Yes, sir.
Our base is under
safe enough.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir. Waiting order. Affirmative. Roger.
I'm going to deploy this refiner here and probably crawl towards this area. Yes, I'm going to use sandbags, don't boo me. But I just need this harvester taken out as quickly as possible. I need to force it to mine only from this location. At all costs. While
Construction
actually
complete.
establishing my own economy. So I'm going to
Building.
place a third refinery,
Construction complete.
crawl a bit
Building.
to this side.
Complete. Unable to comply. Building in progress.
And there's a trick I want to use to
Building.
actually scout the enemy
Construction
bases.
Building.
It's quite simple, but it costs you a bit. You can sell it. You can sell the structure afterwards.
Here. Building.
But it's
Unable
up to you.
comply. Building in progress. Construction complete.
Okay.
Right away, sir.
No,
Construction
don't.
complete.
Affirmative. Moving out.
Building.
All right.
Building. Unit lost.
Enemy attacks are appearing. Let's make another obelisk.
Acknowledged.
Repairing.
I think it should be safe to do.
Vehicle reporting.
I see an enemy. Yeah, there comes the attack of the commando.
Construction complete.
I'm actually deploying the obelisk around here. So this obelisk should have no issues dealing with all of the opponents. Oh, please. Okay. You haven't died. That's perfect.
Yes.
I'm going to place another obelisk just for safety.
Our base is under attack.
The Tiberium here is actually regrowing. That's good. It will be actually really useful once I run out of this and this field. Okay, another obelisk is fine, but now let's get to the scouting part.
Building.
And this scouting part will be really important because from this will depend how I want to go about the mission. I'm going to grab a comm center. I know, weird call. I have this one and I got airstrike. That's not good.
Unit lost.
Do I need anything? Actually, I can sell this and this.
New construction.
It won't really provide me with much aid.
Construction complete.
Oh, I'm gonna need power. I'm gonna need power ASAP.
Structure sold. Our base
This gave
is
me
under
just
attack.
enough sight. Let's actually sell those. I need power.
Building.
Oh, I forgot to say that's a huge problem. That's actually a huge attack on me.
Construction complete.
Yes. Where we go?
I need to defend from this. Let's grab obelisk.
Unit
I lost a harvester. That's not good.
building. Structure sold.
Moving out.
Okay, I'm somewhat recovered, but
Moving
at
out.
what cost? I still have cash though, so that's fine. So,
Construction
I uncovered
complete.
this. This is the place where I actually want to use my nuke to take down those two power plants. And I'll explain why, but maybe I shouldn't have taken out this hand of knot here, because it's going to be
Sir.
actually helpful.
Construction complete.
I'm going to make one here and
New
make a
construction
bunch of
options.
engineers. Maybe four. Four will be enough. So what I want to do now
Unit ready.
is to go with the sandbags again.
Construction complete.
However, in this direction, because I will need the scout in this area.
Is under attack. Construction complete. Unit ready. Building.
And I will do actually the same thing.
Unit
Which is-
ready.
Yes.
What are you doing?
Unit
You're doing
ready.
absolutely nothing,
Moving out.
and you will be shamed for it.
Construction complete.
I'm gonna grab a comm center and
Building.
reveal this area right here. Actually, by placing an obelisk right here, I will prevent all of the enemy attacks coming from this base, which is a fun thing.
Yes. Affirmative.
Repairing. Construction complete.
But that's not the only real reason what I
Our
want to
base
do that.
is under attack.
You can see those three power plants here. You probably ask, why do you want to capture this? Why do you want to nuke this? I want to capture this base because this one has the advanced comm center, and I need it destroyed.
Our base is under
You please return.
building.
Acknowledged.
You can probably start mining from this place. The thing is, I do not see any GDI harvesters. Are they run out of cash that quickly?
Yes. Acknowledged. Yes.
I think they did. Although they're still sending attacks at me.
Construction complete.
Alright,
Our base is under attack.
so I can use Obelisk right here to actually shoot down enemies in this base. I couldn't target this tank. Oh well. So let's grab our engineers.
Reporting. Waiting ready. Waiting moving out.
And let's grab a couple rocket soldiers, just for safety.
Unit ready. Building.
Have I lost the harvester?
Unit
No, I didn't.
ready.
Reporting.
Unit
Waiting.
ready.
Good.
Our base is
I nearly lost an obelisk though, to a Humvee, out of all things. Okay, those 3 rocket soldiers will be just fine for the task at hand.
Yes.
And I'm going to deploy them here. I can break the wall, capture those power plants, nuke those, and enemy should be out of power. With that I will have just safe entrance to the enemy base. However, I probably want my obelisk to be ready just to place around here. So I'm probably going to do that. But for that I need more power.
construction
So let's
complete.
deploy another advanced power plant. Let's prepare the obelisk.
Vehicle reporting.
Yep, enemy is totally out of cash. It's just that simple. Actually, in a try where I played this like
Sold.
to get a grip of this mission,
Structure sold.
it took a very long time for the enemy to actually get rid of the enemy money. I don't know why,
Construction
but I'm not complaining.
Moving out.
Okay,
Our base is under attack.
something got destroyed.
Unit lost.
I think that was airstrike.
Repairing. Building.
Okay,
Yes, affirmative. Ready.
now
and
that this
reporting.
place is
Moving out.
open,
Yes, sir. Moving out.
I'm probably gonna need another obelisk of light.
Reporting. Ready and waiting.
I'm gonna capture those 2 power plants, then this power plant, and then power plant up here. And once I do that, I can capture the entire outpost. How are the
Construction
harvesters
complete.
doing? Fine. This field is regrowing. This miner is actually helping me regrow this.
Yes.
Okay, let's go for the capture.
GDI building captured. Our base is under attack.
Reporting.
So now I can capture this and use my singular nuke
Select target.
in this location.
Nuclear
It should probably wipe out the barracks as well. Oh, it wiped out a lot.
Unit lost.
Moving out.
A lot of things.
Our base
Okay.
is under attack.
Okay, that's perfect.
Building.
And now I can
GDI building.
actually do this.
Construction option. Unit lost.
Wait, wasn't I supposed to actually capture
Our base is
something?
under attack.
I'm missing an engineer. I think he died.
Construction complete.
Oh well. There's a lot of enemy infantry here. And this base is not rebuilding. That's perfect.
Yes.
I guess I want to return for another engineer. And fun fact, it actually gave us access to helipad again. So the requirement for the attack helicopters for Nod is to capture the GDI helipad. Stupid, wacky, but perfectly acceptable. Did I nuke the Konyat as well? I'm not sure.
Yes, sir. Moving
Let's
out.
actually
Yes.
grab this and grab the Hand of Nod in the enemy
Unit
base.
reporting. Moving out.
Construction complete.
I'm not sure about the power
Yeah.
management of the GDI base as of now.
Reporting.
I can't actually capture this, so I'm going to capture this power plant here.
GDI building captured.
And I'll actually start the attack. That will trigger some of the forces. Thankfully we have our defenses.
Reporting. Roger.
Let's see?
Got it.
Okay, enemy is completely without power.
Primary building selected.
Let's grab a bunch of engineers, capture those things.
Unit ready.
Moving out. Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Yeah.
Our base is under attack.
Anything coming here? No. So I guess I want to capture the factory. Hell, I'll even take the power plant as well.
New construction.
And I can take out an enemy with his own weapon, so let's start using some medium tanks. I was about to say mammoth tanks, but you could probably hear that. And as you can see, we have no more access to the nuclear silo, so this building
Building.
is now useless. We can sell it
Our
for
base
extra
is
cash.
under
This money is fun, as long as you have it,
repairing.
and not the enemy.
Construction complete. Building. GDI building captured.
This MLRS is lost.
Construction complete.
I wonder...
Building.
Yeah, I can make mammoth tanks. You know what? Why not? Why not?
Building.
I'm even gonna grab bonus airstrip. Just to speed up the progress.
Structure.
I can actually sell this. It's not really needed anymore.
Our base is under attack. Construction complete.
You have fun with those engineers. Thankfully in this mission there are no more... In mission 13s there are no more hidden GDI bases, so I don't have to really worry about that.
New construction options.
There we go, let's grab some more mammoth
Our
tanks.
base is under attack.
Now I refer to medium tanks as mammoth tanks. Or to mammoth tanks as medium tanks. Oh well.
Unit lost. Unit lost.
And I lost both of the obelisks here. That's not good.
Construction complete.
Oh, they're actually going for the obelisk. That's perfectly acceptable and fine.
Our base is under attack.
Yes, sir.
I can also sell those obelisks as well.
Sold.
Unit. Yes. Yes.
Take out the engineer. Thank you.
Waiting.
And I can use this task force to move forward.
Building. Unit lost. Our base is under attack.
You
Unit
can start
lost.
mining.
Primary building selected.
I'm not even sure what to do now. I guess I just moved to the other base. And I don't think I need more mammoth tanks. I can go on with something far cheaper
Building.
and equally useful, like
Construction
recons.
complete. Building.
And I can
Insufficient
probably also
funds.
try to take out this
Construction
harvester.
complete. Reinforcements have arrived. Building. Reinforcements have arrived. Construction complete.
Ole! Andale! There we go.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Nothing like taking out GDI with their own tech. While also abusing the game mechanics, that is. That's also a fun thing.
Unit lost. Unit lost. Unit lost.
A lot of infantry and a lot of infantry will die.
Unit
So will my recons apparently, because they are taking quite a lot of damage.
lost.
Oh, so the enemy is left only with this. Maybe that nuke was slightly way more powerful than I anticipated.
Construction complete. Building.
I actually expected it to be
Funds.
on the equal level to what I had in the
Unit lost.
last GDI missions. I mean, I don't mind if I do, but I just find it weird.
Building.
Alright, let's take out the last set of the structures and be finally done with this mission. Sadly, the version B and C do not have that easily accessible outpost that you can take out, nor have easily capturable structures like this one. So I'm going to have to think about how I want to approach these missions, play them a couple times and just figure the proper outcome. So it may take time, it may not take much time, especially that now I'm working second shift, so
Insufficient funds.
I will not have that much of the time on my hands. Alright, let's wipe out the turrets and that should be it. Or not. Something's missing. Oh, those silos up here. Of course, I completely forgot about those. It's actually funny because I see I do not have access to most of the node tech.
Building. On hold.
Guess I need a comm center to actually unlock that. But I had comm centers, so I guess the technology unlocker is quite broken in Tiberium Dawn.
Insufficient.
All order prerequisites.
Mission
And that's mission completed. So let's enjoy the finishing cutscene and think about the proper target.
Your efforts have landed us here, my faithful friend. The temple is complete, and we are about to embark upon our greatest exploit. For now, relax, and watch as my netrunners dance through the web of cyberspace. Once inside, the world is at my fingertips. Begin.
I never understood that cutscene. Also, fun fact, the guy in the middle is yours truly, Frank Lepaki. Still, that's a nice gaming chairs they have. His face. Oh. I guess hacking in 1995 was way cooler than people anticipated it to be.
Welcome to the Global Defense Initiative Orbital Defense Matrix.
Hey, that's a Star Wars reference.
The world. Where to strike? Where will the world most keenly feel the blade of GDI treachery? You have done much to aid the Brotherhood towards this final victory. The choice, my friend, is yours.
What could we say about goodbye Donald Trump?
Angry political leaders of the G7 nations issued a formal statement denying complicity in last Tuesday's tragedy involving the most famous address in the world, 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue, Washington, D.C.'s renowned White House. The death toll in what some are calling an unwarranted attack passed 600 today as rescue workers and United Nations teams continued to sift through the rubble, unearthing 12 more bodies from what was once the seat of Western democracy. U.S. President Robert Fielding, safe at Camp David at the time of the explosion, reiterated his support of the UN statement, despite growing opposition to global defense initiative policies. Fielding labeled the disaster, quote, a mind-numbing accident. GDI Task Force Commander General Mark Shepard, accompanied by U.S. Attorney General Nancy Griffith, testified before a Senate congressional hearing earlier today. Shepard, once the golden boy of international diplomacy, wilted under intense cross-examination from hostile senators, demanding explanations for the blast that leveled the historic landmark and sparked an international debate on the need for more effective safeguards in the age of high-tech warfare. Defensive but unapologetic, Shepard admitted he had no idea how security access would be used.
And this is it. I'm not sure if the second part of the cutscene actually changes regarding to your choice. I'm pretty sure that the first one does, so I'm gonna try to play them in the future playthroughs. And by that I mean the version B and C. Either way, thanks for watching, like, share, comment, subscribe, and see you guys soon.